Okay, Delaray, so we're going to do a little circuit training session to try and get your heart rate up for a bit of cardiovascular fitness. Now, I've got 9 exercises for you, and we're going to do each one for a minute or so. I will start every exercise on the minute, and you do as much as you're comfortable doing. So you don't need to do the full minute, you just do what you can. You can do 30 seconds if you like, or more. So what we'll do, we need a dumbbell, and we need a chair, okay? And maybe an exercise mat on the floor. I'm not using one, but you can if you like. So what we'll do, let's put the dumbbell down first of all. We don't need that right now. But to kick off, we're just gonna start with a march on the spot. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my stopwatch going. Let me just expand this one. And so off we go. We're just marching on the spot. I just want you to keep this one going. But you've got to pay attention because I will demonstrate the next exercise. So this is just a warm up here to get the heart rate going, get you moving a little bit, loosen up the joints, get the blood flow. That's good, keep it going. Okay, so I want you to carry on now. I'm going to talk you through the next exercise. So we've got the chair. We're going to do a basic sit to stand, all right? So heels close underneath you, bum to the edge of the seat, and you're going to stand up like that, but don't start yet. We're going to wait for it. We'll go at the minute. So if you can still march on the spot, if you're still okay doing that, keep marching. And then we've got about 10 more seconds before I want you to start on the sit to stand. So you can sort of start getting into position now, if you like, onto your chair. And 3, 2, 1, go for it. So we're just going to stand up, sit back down, stand up, sit back down. Good. So you keep this going. You're doing as many as you feel comfortable with. We don't have to go for the full minute, but if you can, great. What I expect to happen is that when you first do this, you take it a little bit easy, but over the weeks, you should be able to increase the duration and do it for slightly longer. Okay, good stuff. So you keep going if you can. You're about halfway through, so we've got 30 seconds. I'm going to introduce the next exercise, which is the seated row. So we're going to take the dumbbell in your strong arm, legs apart, and then we're bending over, and we're just going to do a row. So we're strengthening the bicep and the upper back with that one. Now you've got 10 seconds, so I want to get you into position. Grab that dumbbell, sitting down, and almost there. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. All right, so this is just a nice row. Imagine that you're trying to start a lawnmower or something like that, I don't know. Okay, so we're pumping up, keeping the elbow close to the body. That's it. This arm, you can dangle, you can rest, doesn't really matter. Put it wherever is comfortable, wherever it goes, basically. Okay, good, keep pumping. All right, so this is a little bit of upper body stuff for you. Now, I'm going to stop. You can carry on if you're able to. I'll introduce the next exercise, which is the sit and press. So, a bit like the sit to stand, but with a dumbbell in the hand, and we're pushing above our head. So you're going to come out of your seat and push up above. Sit back down. Out of the seat, push up. Now we're going to go in about 10 seconds. So if you're still rowing, you can do that. 5 seconds to go before we start this one. So 3, 2, 1, and bam, up there, like that. That's good. Okay, nice work. So we're pumping, this is a shoulder. We're working, and the tricep, back of the arms. All right, so keeping up like that. And then of course, lower body as well. So your thighs and your bum, they're all getting a workout. Okay, I'm going to stop. If you can carry on, please do. We've got 30 seconds before the next exercise, and I'm going to talk you through that one. So the next exercise is the swings, okay? So we're going to keep with your legs like that, hold the dumbbell in the hand, keeping a straight back, and we squat and we swing. Okay, so you can let this arm dangle wherever's comfortable. It's a squat with a swing. Don't throw the dumbbell. Okay, we've got 5 seconds before this one starts. So start getting into position for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. Okay, so this is it. keeping a straight back as you tilt forward. Sink the bum down low. Okay, and this one's good, so we're getting our butt, our thighs, front and back, and then this will get the heart rate up a little bit for you, I should think. That's good. Okay, keeping it going. Now you're about halfway through. I'm going to stop. You can carry on if you're able to. We're going to get down onto the floor next. So we'll be doing some abdominal stuff. I'm just going to change the camera angle so that you can see what I'm doing down here. Good, much better. Now, the first exercise is going to be the crunches. So you can cross your arms over here or hold your weak arm in place with the other. And we're trying to just come up like that if you're able to. Okay, so we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. So this obviously is working your abs. Now if you find your feet coming off the floor, you just need to push them further away. It's just gravity, basically. Okay, so keep going like that. That's pretty good. You're going to have abs of steel, Delray. All right, you keep going. I need to just check the old timer. 1 second. Good, so we're about halfway through. We're going to stay on the floor for your next exercise. If you can keep going, but you're going to be doing next the pelvic raise. So hands across there, or you can let them down there. And we're just thrusting up, contracting the glutes and the lower back. So we've got 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go. So you can get into position now. 3, 2, 1, and we go. Thrusting up, bring the pelvis up as high as it'll go. That's good, like this. Nice work. Okay, keep that going. So, as I said, this is lower back and your bum muscles, glutes of steel. Done all right. Okay, you keep that going. We're about 20 seconds through. So if you can carry on with that one, I'll introduce the next exercise, which is the Mason twist. Now, if you're able to, you can hold a dumbbell with this. What you might want to be able to wrap the one hand round and the weak hand and then clasp it with your other hand if you can. And we're going to try and rotate like that. But if you can't use the dumbbell, just hold the weak hand with your other hand and rotate with just your arms like that. All right, we've got 10 seconds left. And then we're going to go into the Mason twist. All right. So start thinking about getting ready. If you're using the dumbbell, great. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pop, pop. So lots of rotation, twisting, trying to get the fists towards the floor if you can. And this is good for not only your stomach muscles, but also the obliques, the side of your core. Right, so keep that going. Lots of rotation there. Good work. Right, I'm going to stop. You keep going. I'll demonstrate the final exercise. So I'm going to bring the camera up a little bit for you so we can see properly. Now, the last exercise I call staying alive, like John Travolta. You know the movie Staying Alive? So we're going to do it with one arm with a dumbbell, and we squat down and then we push up. Squat down, push up like that, okay? So we're going to twist a little bit, bend the knees, and then blast up there. So 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. 1. So this is the last exercise for the circuit, Delray. You can repeat this circuit as many times as you like. It's 9 minutes total. So you can do it once and that's 9 minutes of cardio. If you do it, you can take a break after this exercise if you like and do it 1 extra time or 2 more. The longer you do, obviously, or the more times you do it, the longer the workout. Right, you keep going. I'm going to stop. You've got about 25 seconds left, so keep pushing onto this one. That's it, almost there. So 15 seconds to go, keep moving. Looking good, last 10 seconds if you can. If you've stopped ages ago, don't worry. If you're still going, then that's good. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, good, all done. So we've done major lower body stuff, a bit of upper body and plenty of core there. So 9 minutes of cardio, hopefully that got the heart rate up. And as I said, you can repeat that 1 more, 2 more, maybe even 3 more times, and you've got yourself a good cardiovascular workout, okay?